Okay. There we go. Do you think the music could be loud, isn't it? Just a bit loud. I need to not move this. Get that out of the way. Move this. Hello, Faye. Hello. We are live. We're gonna... Hello, the eagle. The eagle has landed. Ooh, woo, woo. Alright. We're gonna... Okay, okay. We're not gonna hear double of that. How about that? You should be able to hear me now. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Give me a second. Can you hear me now? No? Okay. There we go. You should be able to hear me now. Okay. Okay. Hello, hello. Let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and not show that. Oop, wrong one. I'm gonna pull this over here instead. And we're going to, yeah. It should be good. You smell. Thank you. Thank you, Faye. I appreciate that. Hello, purple girl. Okay. We should be good now. So today we are reading a book. A book or two. We're gonna read a book or two. Give me 1 second. Alright. Alright. We're gonna be reading a book. You'll never guess what book it is. Unable to guess. We're gonna see if I can pop this out. Oh, I can. I don't know if it will lock it in a second, but we're gonna... Dr. Seuss? Is it Dr. Seuss? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over, because the book's gonna be on the other side. And we're gonna move this mic a little bit further away from me, so that I'm like not right into it. And, okay. So we are reading, and yes, it totally did. Totally did. Where did it go? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh shoot. Give me 1 second. I accidentally just totally got the thing out. Chat. A chat. There. There we go. I can read chat now. Okay. Not that. This. Okay. Cookie? Yeah, cookie. Now we are going to, boom! Book. Book! We're gonna read this book. All the places you go. Oh my gosh. So exciting, isn't it? It's beyond exciting, I would say. Can't wait to read this book and everything. I will say I do have 2 other books lined up. I will say I have 2 other books. You moved? Thank you. Hello, the eagle on YouTube. Hello there. Dead Fox, thank you for the follow. Okay, so we're gonna read. Oh, the places you go. Dr. Seuss. Do a rap remix, like, because it rhymes? I'll try. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, the places you go. Oh, the places you go. How many times do I have to say that? Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. I can't read out loud. Oh goodness. This is gonna be bad. I can tell it's gonna be bad. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. Whoa. You guys see the picture? You guys see the picture? Okay, good. Good. Oh wait, I should really do it so it shows my cursor. Properties. Oh. It is on that. Okay, it just doesn't want to. There we go. Yes. You look up and down the streets, and you look over them with care. About some you will say, and I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. Those don't look like good streets. Nope. And you may not find any, and you want to go down. You may not find any you want to go down. In that case, of course, you head straight out of town. Whoa! Mazes! Whoa! It's opener here. It's opener there. In the wide open air. I heard TikTok shut down streams. You might want to close your TikTok stream if you don't want a lot of concurrent? Well, if TikTok shuts it down, TikTok shuts it down. Where are the milk and cookies? You have them right on your bedside. That is where they are. It's opener there, in the wide open air. Thought that was a dragon for a second. Yeah, it's not. Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. What, purple girl, what? And then things start to happen. Don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along, and you'll start happening to you. Huh? I don't know if they'll get any reproductions. Weird. Okay. Whatever happens on TikTok happens. I mean, if they're this bothered by this stream of me reading or whatever, oh well. Oh, the places you'll go. 30%. We're 30% done with the book. Kinda. Yeah. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You will join in the high flyers. Yeah, I got this. It'd be fine, I got this. You soar to high heights. Thank you for the follow, Jax Blue. Okay, we're gonna take that off for a second. You won't lag behind because you have the speed. You'll pass through the whole gang, and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest. Thumbs up. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. Oh, sad turn. I haven't read this book in forever. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true. That hangs up can happen to you. You can go and get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. Oh. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you are in a slump, you are not in for much fun, and unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will go, no, I can't read. Awesome, yes, awesome. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place where you could sprain both your elbows and chin. Do you dare stay out? Do you dare go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? Speaking out loud is like learning how to walk. It is. It's really hard. That's why it's a stream. And if you go in, should you turn left or right and left quarters? Or maybe not quite. Or go around, back, and sneak in from behind. Simple it's not. I'm afraid you will find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. Looks like a rib cage. You may stumble at first, but you will get better. Thank you, Eagle. Thank you for that one-liner. You can get so confused that you'll start in a race down a long, windy path. No, down a long, wiggled road at a breakneck pace and grind for on miles across weird-ish wild space. Healed, I fear, forward a most useless place. The waiting place. Oh, the waiting place. The lovely place. Hi! Wave hand to you too. For people just waiting. Have plenty of water. I do have water. I do have water. I have no ice in it though. I didn't want to go downstairs and get ice. I don't know if you could hear my water bottle on YouTube, but there you go. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or a plane... That was a weird noise. I drink some water. Or a plane to go, or a mail to come, or the rain to go, or a phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Let's see here. We have not everyone waiting for what was said. Warm water is better for clearing your throat. It is actually like a little warmish. It's not too bad. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, Friday the 13th, or waiting, perhaps, for their... That confused me there. Or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. So we got a phone here. We did get the phone, and we did get the teapot. Did they say fishing? Probably. Yeah, so they did actually mention some. No, that's not for you. Somehow, you will escape all that waiting and staying, and you find the bright places where boom bands are playing. Oh, that's us, we found it. Oh, look at that, look how... Oh, I love elephants. Next is Horton Hears a Who. That's what we're gonna read next. With banner flip-flapping, once more, you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you are that kind of guy. Restart, I fell asleep. Gosh dang it. We're not restarting. We're not restarting. It's too late to restart. Woo! Look, so many cool things happening. An elephant on roller skates. Woo! Sorry, Kerbo. We're not restarting. Oh, the places you'll go. But there is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all fame. You'll be famous as can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. he do be playing ball. Shooting hoops. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you play lonely games too. Games you can't win, because you'll play against you. That's our next game. We're gonna play, that one game. Oh gosh, what is it called? It's the guy in a bucket and a cauldron with a sledgehammer. That's what we're gonna play next. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be sometimes. You be quite a lot. What? All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something. You be quite a lot. I read that totally wrong. And when you're alone, there's a good chance you meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. Oh man. But on you'll go, through the weather be foul, and on you will go, through your enemy's prowl. On you will go, through the... Huh? Through the hackin' cracks howl at a frightening creak. Through your arms may get sore, and your sneakers may leak. Not the sneakers. I think you're falling. I'm not falling asleep. No. No. Is that the Grinch? Grinch. And you'll hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face to your problems wherever they are. I'm not falling asleep. Shh. You get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure, when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft. Deft? What does deft mean? Deft? Neatly skillful and quick in one's movement, demonstrating its skill and cleverness. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. And you'll never mix up your right foot with your left. I definitely will. Do not doubt me. And you'll succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 98 and 3/4% guarantee. Kid, you'll move mountains. Oh my god, he's moving a mountain. Guys, look, he's moving a mountain. So, be your name oh gosh. Backspown? Bound? Wait a second.
It is pronounced as Buxbaum.
Buxbaum.
Buxbaum. In
Buxbaum.
English, it's normally pronounced as Buxbaum. Here are more videos on how to pronounce it.
Buxbaum? What time is it? Time for bedtime. Buxbaum. It's silly. It is a very... You need YouTube Premium for Pip. For Pip? What is Pip? 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 Okay. Be your name Buxbaum, or Bixby, or Bray, or Mordecai, Ali, Van, Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Mordecai and Rigby? Rigby? No, I don't think so. I don't think we're in that show. I put the best clip on. You put the best clip. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no. What is this clip? Oh goodness. I'm so happy you guys can clip on not on YouTube, yeah. Oh, that makes my day. That you guys can point those little things out. I do have another book that I want to go over real quick. I'm gonna have to hide this so I can find the book. It is a book that I read the other day at a store, and it broke me. This book broke me. It did win awards. Let me tell you, I was very shocked. Very shocked. Read the Minecraft Survival Book Guide. I'll see. I'll see what I can do. Okay. And, I'm gonna pull these to the side so you guys don't see what these are. Okay? It is like Shakespeare. It is 100% like Shakespeare. Okay. We're gonna, okay, books. No. No. Wait, is it a power presentation? I think it's yeah, it is. Okay. Give me 1 second to edit this. Give me a second. Give me a second to edit this, okay? Let me, don't look. Don't look, okay? Oh, thank you for the little TikTok symbol, by the way. I didn't see that until now. Thank you. I did check out the clip. It captured you. It did. That's the sad part. It totally did. Okay. We're gonna, no. We're gonna read this book now. Because this book made me quite literally just, inside. I forgot I wanted to review this book until now. Pause stream if you need to. No, it's fine. I got it. I just need to, switch it around and stuff. And we're gonna switch myself. No. We're gonna lock that so I don't move it. Okay. Hello. There we go. What if I don't understand weird Shakespeare language? Then you'll never be able to catch on to what we're reading. It's simple as that. Okay. There we go. Okay. I want my hat back. This book? Gosh. Okay. We shall continue. I Want My Hat Back by John Callison. Press right arrow. Right arrow. I pushed the right arrow. Chat, I think they want their hat back, yeah. My hat is gone. I want it back. Have you seen my hat? No, I haven't seen your hat. Oh, thank you anyway. Gosh dang it, look, chat's in the way. Or down. I'm guessing for this. Oh, that's what you spoiled it. Made me spoil it. Okay. Have you seen my hat? No, have not seen any. Thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? Wait, did I read that? Okay, I don't know what I read anymore. Have you seen my hat? No, I have not seen any hats around here. Okay, thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? No. Why are you asking me? I haven't seen a hat. Have you seen any hats anywhere? I haven't seen any hats anywhere. Why would I would not steal a hat? Don't ask me any more questions. Okay. Thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? I haven't seen anything all day. I have been trying to climb this rock. Would you like me to lift you up on top? Yes, please. We never got the lore of the turtle being on top of a rock now. Have you seen my hat? I saw a hat once. It was blue and round. My hat doesn't look like that. Thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? What is a hat? Thank you anyway. Chat, I think they want their hat back. Maybe. Guys, you're in the way again. Chat's in the way again. Why is chat not showing chat? If chat's not gonna show chat, I'm gonna get rid of it. Give me a second. Let me fix chat. Why is it in Spanish? Why is it all in Spanish? Oh gosh. Okay. I don't know why chat is in Spanish for my thing. Nobody has seen my hat. Yes, Espanol. Yes, Espanol. Thank you for the, more the TikTok symbols, by the way. Nobody has seen my hat. What if I never see it again? What if nobody ever finds it? My poor hat. I miss it so much. I want my hat back. Oh wait, sorry. What's the matter? I lost my hat. Nobody has seen it. What does your hat look like? It's red. It's pointy, and I have seen my hat. Oh no. Okay. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. You stole my hat! Candy. I love my hat. Excuse me. Have you seen a rabbit wearing a hat? No. Why are you asking me? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen any rabbits anywhere. I would not eat a rabbit. Don't ask me any more questions. Okay, thank you. He ate the rabbit. He ate the rabbit. He 100% ate the rabbit. Truly, truly, truly devastating. No one reads that fast anyway. Oh yeah, you definitely did you did help Eagle. Have you seen your hat? Where is my hat? Where is my hat? For real, I would have done the same. Do not eat the, don't eat them. Don't eat everything. Welp. Yeah, welp. Haven't seen my hat. Okay. This is totally a PowerPoint presentation, too. I had no idea it was marked as a PowerPoint presentation. Okay. Now, we can read the Art of War. We can read The Art of War, guys. That was my next book. Was to read The Art of War by Sun Tzu. It's a good one, right? It's a good one? Give me a second. It's a good one, right? What? This is our next bedtime story. I thought you guys would like it. is The Art of War. It was translated in 2004. How just one slave to war. You learn about it and then you go into your nightmares and you use the tactics learned in this book. There's not many tactics, but you learn a lot. You can learn so much. So much. But seriously. Kerbo, why are you taking us to social studies? Because I want you guys to learn. Is that so bad? First gift? Thank you. Thank you for, by the way, for the rose in the heart. I'll appreciate it. So what I'm hearing is that you guys do not want to listen to The Art of War. With articles? It's not articles, it's chapters. And I skipped a good chunk of it just for you guys. We're gonna skip a lot of chapter 1 because this one doesn't go into like everything that it needs to here. Yeah. So you're gonna ask us to write an essay about it after? No, I wouldn't do that. No. So you guys got your paper and pen, right? You guys got your paper and pen, right? Please, it's my summer break. Please, make me really sleepy, even though I don't sleep. Well, Bill Cipher, you need to sleep eventually. Okay, Kerbo's ready. Kerbo is ready. Okay. But seriously, I do have a different book. We're not gonna read The Art of War, because I knew you guys wouldn't. Hi, you were my first. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I bet you just heard that. Okay, Purple Girls got their paper. You were the first person I gifted to. Thank you. I do really appreciate it. Okay, but yeah, we're not gonna read The Art of War. Sorry, I know you guys wanted it so bad. I know, I'm sorry. But what format do I want the essay in? I want it to fully cover the page. Fully cover the page. No space, no spaces. Not even like the little space on top, none. None. Okay. We will read a different book though. And let me, I know YouTube is probably gonna see this first. Fire? Yeah, fire. Let me pull up the book. Okay. We're gonna go to this one. Oh my. Oh my. You kind of already see the book. No, you're not supposed to. No. Don't do that. Don't look at it. Okay, we're gonna switch the camera to book 2. Oh wow. I'm small now. I ain't deranged. You ain't deranged? Okay. We are gonna read a different book. And let me see if TikTok got updated. Yes, they did. Okay. We're gonna read, if I can get it right, this book that you guys cannot see yet. Let me, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm cooking. There we go. This is what we're gonna read next. Okay. It's a good choice, right? Yeah? See? Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? Because, this is like FNAF week. It's like FNAF week this week, with all the stuff coming out and the books yeah, for free FNAF lore, exactly. And like the game for this is coming out too. So, hey, it all works out. Let me tell you, it all works out. So, and, We're able to actually, like, highlight stuff in this one. I think you can with the Art of War, too. Yeah. And Oh, the Places You Will Go, I think. Let me see here. No, you cannot. But not for TikTok isn't. What do you mean not for TikTok? Okay, but we are gonna read this one. Oh gosh. This is... Oh gosh. I can already see this going downhill. 100%. It's more of a Gravity Falls week. Oh really? On TikTok? I'm not usually, like, on TikTok, so... Like, recently, I was, like, showed, I was showed that I had, like, 3 minutes on TikTok for, like, the first time in forever. Okay. But the dead opossum still... Okay, give it 1 second. Dr. Seuss to FNAF is crazy. Nah, man. Nah. This is fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I think Dr. Seuss to FNAF is fine. I don't see any problem with it. And look, it even has like an animation for turning the page. What? Oh gosh, dang it. No, we skipped ahead. Too much lore. Too much lore! Okay. But yeah. I do know that Into the Pit game is coming out later this week. Question mark? Into the Pit game release date. The 8th. I don't know if it's a prank, but a website is upgrading to Gravity Falls. Huh. That's weird. Okay. So, The Dead Opossum... by the way, I've never read this before, so this is gonna be great, trust me. The dead opossum's still there. Oswald was looking out the passenger's window at the gray furry corpse on the side of the road. Somehow, it looked even deader than it had yesterday. Last night's rain hadn't helped. And it has licensing? Huh. Gravity Falls up there, fitting its way back. Nothing looks deader than a dead opossum, Oswald's dad said. Except this town, Oswald mumbled. Man, Oswald. Depressed kid. Looking at the boarded up storefronts and the display windows, which are displaying nothing but dust. What's that? Dad said. He was already wearing the stupid red vest that they put him in when he worked in the deli counter at the snack space. Oswald wished he'd wait to put it on until after he dropped him at school. This town, Oswald said louder than this time. This town looks deader than a dead opossum. His dad laughed. Well, I don't guess I can argue with that. Huh? I don't think that was right grammar, or I'm reading it wrong. Well, I don't guess I can argue with that. It's usually, I can't argue with that. 3 years ago, when Oswald was 7, there had actually been stuff to do here. A movie theater, a game and card store, an ice cream shop with amazing waffle cones. But then, the mill had closed. The mill had basically been the reason for the town to exist. Oswald's dad had lost his job and had hundreds of other kids and moms and dads. Lots of families had moved away, including Oswald's best friend, Ben, and his family. It's a good thing that Ben went away, probably. Oh, did I... Wait a second. By the way, just throwing this out here. I have the second book. And the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the seventh, and the 8th, and the 9th, and the 10th, and 11th, and the 12th. By the way. So, I'm not saying we can have more streams of this, but I'm saying we have enough reading material to do so. Huh? Yeah. We have enough material to keep reading more. Okay, back to where we were reading. Oswald's dad, not dad. Oswald's family had stayed because his mom's job at the hospital was steady and they didn't want to move far away from grandma. So dad ended up with a part-time job at Snack Space, which paid $5 an hour less than he made at the mill. And Oswald watched the town die. Give me 1 second. Okay. One business after another shut down, like the organs in a dying body. Because nobody had the money for the movies or games or amazing waffle cones anymore. Are you excited? It's the last day of school, Dad asked. It was one of those questions adults always ask because they don't know really what to talk about with their kid. Like, how was your day? And how did you brush your teeth? Oswald shrugged. I guess, but there's nothing to do with Ben gone. School's boring, but home's boring too. That's a lot of hard words. Yeah, it is. That's a lot. It is, Des. Go away, Des. You're way too late. No, I don't think Des is late. Maybe. Delay is just a little bit noticeable. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if I can fix it. Usually it tells me if it's delayed by a little bit. Weird. Bring back the top hat cat. I will. I need to, maybe have it fully rendered. Maybe. We have spent 5 minutes on the first page. Quiet. We're gonna keep reading. Okay, when I was 10, I wasn't home in the summer until I got called in for supper, Dad said. I rode my bike and played basketball and got into all kinds of trouble. Are you saying I could get in trouble, Oswald said. No, I'm saying you should have fun. Dad pulled it into the drop-off lane in front of the Westbrook Elementary. This kid's in elementary? Have fun. He made it sound so easy. Give me 1 second to drink some water. Okay. Oswald walked through the school doubles door, ran smack into Dylan Cooper, the last person he wanted to see. Oswald was apparently the first person Dylan wanted to see, though, because his mouth spread into a wide grin. Dylan was the tallest kid in the 5th grade, and clearly enjoyed looming over his victims. Well, if it isn't Oswald the Ocelot? He said with a grin spreading and possibly wider. Oswald is jumping off a bridge type of name. Hot take. That's a hot take, let me tell ya. That is a hot take. When does purple guy come in and purple is on? I don't think he does that in this book. I don't think he does that. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't read this book. Where was I? That one never gets old, does it? Oswald walked past Dylan and was relieved when his tormentor chose not to follow him. When Oswald and his 5th grade classmates were preschoolers, there was a cartoon on one of the little kids channels about a big pink ocelot named Oswald. As a result, Dylan and his friends started calling him Oswald the Ocelot on the first day of kindergarten, and had never stopped. Dylan was the kind of kid who'd pick on anything that made you different. If it hadn't been Oswald's name, it would have been his freckles, or his cowlick. What is a cowlick? Yeah. The eagle's sweating over there. Cowlick. Oh, it's a curly thing in the hair. Okay. It's your curly little thing in your hair. That's what it is. The name The name-calling had gotten much worse this year to the U.S. history when they learned that the man who shot John F. Kennedy was named Lee Harvey Oswald. Oswald would rather be an ocelot than an assassin. Since it was the last day of school, there was no attempt at doing any kind of real work. Miss McCam had announced the day before that students were allowed to bring their electronics as long as they took responsibility for anything getting lost or broken. This announcement meant that no effort would be made towards the education of activities of any kind. It's a here thing, yeah. Yeah? Hi, crazy. We're reading, Into the Pit. Yes, I know it's you, Pulu. I knew it was you this time. We're reading Into the Pit from, Scott Cawthon, as many like to say. Scott Cawthon. Pine, I'm not reading what you said. Oswald didn't have any modern electronics. True, there was one laptop at home, but the whole family shared it, and he wasn't allowed to bring it to school. He had a phone, but it was the saddest, most out-of-date model imaginable. He didn't want to take it out of his pocket because he knew any kid saw it, it would make fun of how pathetic it was. So while other kids played games on their tablets or handheld consoles, Oswald sat. Sorry, I can't keep track. After just sitting became intolerable, he took out a notebook and pencil and started to draw. He wasn't the best artist in the world, but he could draw. Well, enough that his image were identifiable. And there was a certain cartoony quality about his drawings that he liked. The best thing about drawing, though, was that he could get lost in it. It's like he fell into the paper and became part of the scene that he created. It was a welcome escape, okay. The guy who named the angry bear, with the hat. I'm not becoming sleepy, Kerbo. I think you are. And you said I don't find you cool. This is amazing content here. I know, Zine. I know. I'm happy to have you here. He didn't know why, but lately he's been drawing mechanical animals, bears, bunnies, and birds, but no foxes. He imagined them being human-sized and moving with their jerkiness of robots in an old science fiction movie. They were furry on the outside, but the fur covered in hard metal skeleton, filled with gears and circuits. Sometimes he drew the animals exposed, metal skeletons, or sketched them with the fur peeling back to show some of the mechanical workings underneath. It was a creepy effect, like seeing a person's skull peeking out from under the skin. Good night, Purple Girl. Thank you for coming by. The Eagle, thank you for the rose, by the way. Thank you. You're switching between the two. Oh no. He didn't know why, but lately he hadn't. Oh shoot, I read from the wrong part. Oswald was so Oswald the rabbit. Don't spend it all in one place. I won't. I promise I won't. I'm gonna save it. Oswald was immersed in his drawing that he was startled with when Miss McCam turned off the lights to show a movie. Movies always seemed like a teacher's final act of desperation on the day before breaks. A way to keep kids quiet and relatively still. Gosh dang it. It's goated. It is goated. I concur. I'm so happy to hear that. Relatively still for an hour and a half before setting them loose for a summer. The movie Miss McCam chose was, in Oswald's opinion, the too babyish Too babyish for a room of 5th graders. It was about a farm and talking animals. He had watched it before, but watched it again because, really, what else did he have to do? At recess, kids stood around tossing a ball back and forth, talking about what we're going to do over the summer. What was that? Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. You got emotes now. You got emotes that nobody else has now. Woo, look at you. New badge, yes, new badge. Even Nisi. Thank you. I appreciate it. I won't spend that money either in one place. I promise. Promise. I swear. You gotta believe me. Alright, where was I? At recess, kids stood around tossing a ball back and forth, talking about what they were going to do over the summer. I'm gonna go for the football camp.
I'm gonna go to baseball camp.
I'm gonna go out in my neighborhood pool.
And I'm gonna stay with my grandparents in Florida. Oswald sat on a bench and listened. For him, there was no camps, and no pool memberships, and no trips because there was no money. And so he drew pictures. He'd draw pictures. Played his old video games he would already beaten 1,000 times, and maybe go to the library. If Ben were there, if Ben was still here, it would be different. Even if there was just doing the same old stuff, they'd be doing it together, and Ben could always make Oswald laugh, riffling on video games of characters, or doing a perfect impersonation of one of their teachers. He and Ben had fun, no matter what they did. But now a summer without Ben yawned him, wide and empty. Most days, Oswald's mom worked from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. That's a 12-hour shift, guys. 12 till 12. So his dad makes dinner. Usually this is why I'm not a teacher. This is why, you know what, maybe this is what we should do. We should have this whole entire reading, make it, like, cut out these little bits, or keep them in and submit them to, like, a reading place. A read-over place, and see how that goes. I'm sure it'd get denied, like, so quickly. So quickly. Alright. Back to reading. Usually they got frozen meals like lasagna, or chicken pot pie, or cold cuts with potato salad and the snack space deli. They were still good. They're still good enough to eat, but not really enough to sell. When Dad did cook it, it was usually things that just required boiling water. While Dad got their dinner ready, Oswald's job was to feed Jinx, the very spoiled black cat. Oswald would often thought that he used to have about the same amount of cooking skill and opening Jinx's can of stinky cat food as his dad used his dinner preparations. Tonight, Oswald and his dad were sitting down to plates of blue box mac and cheese, and I lost it. Oh, there you go. And some canned corn his dad had zapped in a microwave. It was a very yellow metal. Oh shoot, actually, my microwave had a little part that popped out. I need to fix that, I forgot about that. Bye, Kerbo. Anti-decibelishment or snibism. There you go, I read it. I read that word. I know, I was thinking, Dad said, squirting ketchup onto his macaroni and cheese. Why would you do that? Why did he do that? That's one wonder. I was just saying it out of my own thing of, ew, ketchup on macaroni and cheese, but thank you, Oswald, for thinking it. I wonder, I know you're old enough to stay at home by yourself, but I don't like the idea of you staying by yourself the whole day while your mom and I are at work. I was thinking you could ride downtown with me in the morning, and I could drop you off at the library, you could read, surf the net. Oswald couldn't let this one slide. How out of date could his dad be? Nobody says surf the net anymore, Dad. They do now, because I just said it. Dad forked up some more macaroni. Anyway, I thought you could go and you could hang out in the library in the mornings, and you could get, and when you get hungry, you can come over to Jeff's Pizza for a slice and a soda, and I could pick you up there once my shift is over. Man, you are giving this kid a diet of only pizza and soda for the next 3 months. Oswald considered for a moment. Jeff Pizza was kind of weird. It wasn't dirty exactly, but it was run down. The vinyl of the booth seats had been repaired with duct tape, and the plastic letters had fallen off the menu board above the counter, so the list of toppings included pepperoni, hamburger. It was clear that Jeff's Pizza used to be something bigger and better than it was now. There were tons. Wait, what was I reading? There's tons of unused floor space, use of unused electronic outlets along the base of the walls. Also, on the far wall was a small stage, even though that there was no performances there. Not even so, such a karaoke night. It was a strange place, sad and not what it had been, like the rest of town. That being said, the pizza was decent, and more important, it was the only pizza in town, if you didn't count the kind frozen food department of this snack space. Hello, purple girl. What's the subspace? You're asking too many questions. Hello. Okay. Back to where we were. Where was I? Speaking of. Up here. The few good restaurants in town included Gino's Pizza and Mark. I swear I've heard of Gino's Pizza before. I think when I was traveling I heard that. Maybe, I don't know. Which, unlike Jeff's, had a real pizza maker names, and closed their doors not long after the mill had. So, or maybe I bred it because of MatPat. Who knows? I know I've heard it somewhere, at least. So, had closed the doors not long after the mill had. So, you give me the money for pizza? Oswald asked. Since Dad job less, Oswald's allowance had dwindled to practically nothing. Dad smiled. It was a kind of sad smile. It seemed to Oswald, son, we're bad enough off, but we're not so bad I can't spot you. 35 for a slice and a soda. 350? Oh, 350. 350. Okay. Also, 350? Dang. Okay, Oswald said. It was hard to say no to a warm, gooey cheese slice. Since it wasn't a school night and wouldn't be again for quite some time, Oswald stayed up after Dad went to bed and watched an old Japanese monster movie.
That one movie. I don't remember what it's called.
With Jinx curled up purring on his lap, Oswald's seen a lot of B-grade Japanese horror films, but this one Xandrelix versus Mexandrelix. Mech? Gosh, that is not a Japanese name at all. Was new to him. As always, Mexandrelix just looked like a giant dragon thing, but Mexandrelix reminded him of a mechanical animal he drew when he stripped them of their fur. He laughed at the movie's special effects. The train Xandrelix destroyed was clearly a toy, and at how the actor's lips movement didn't match the dub in English. However, though, he always found himself rooting for Xandrelix, even though he was just a guy in a rubber suit. Somehow, they managed to have a lot of personality. Somehow. In bed, he tried to count his blessings. He had monster movies at the library and lunchtime pizza slices. It was better than nothing, but it still wasn't going to be enough for him to get all summer. Please, he wished, his eyes closed tight. Please, let something interesting happen. Water break. Water break. Okay. Oswald woke up to the smell of coffee. Woke up to the smell of coffee and bacon. The coffee he could do without, and the bacon smelled amazing. Breakfast meant time with his mom. Often only time he got with her until the weekend. After one necessary stop, he hurried down to the hall to the kitchen. Well, look at that! My rising sixth grader has risen! Has risen! Mom was standing over the stove in a fuzzy pink bathrobe, her blonde hair pulled back in a ponytail, flipping. Oh, yum. Are those pancakes? Hi, Mom. She opened her arms. I demand a morning hug. Oswald sighed like it annoyed him, but he went over and hugged her. It was funny. With his dad, he always said he was too old for hugs, when he never turned down his mom's open arms. Maybe it was because he didn't get to spend much time with her during the week. Well, he and his dad spent the most time together, because sometimes they got on each other's nerves. He knew Mom missed him and felt bad for having to work such long hours, but he also knew that since Dad's job at the snack shop was just a part-time job, Mom long's hours were most of the reason the bills were getting paid. Mom also said that adult life was fighting between time and money. The more money you earned to spend on bills, necessities, the less time you would spend with your family. It was a difficult balance. Oswald sat down at the kitchen table and thanked his mom when he poured his orange juice. Gosh, I'm so happy that does not say OJ. First day of summer break, huh? Mom went back to the stove to scoop up a pancake with her spatula. Uh-huh, he said. He probably could have tried to sound more enthusiastic, but he couldn't muster the energy. She slid the pancake onto a plate and then served 2 strips of bacon. Not the same without Ben, huh? He shook his head. He wasn't going to cry. Mom ruffled his hair. I know, it's a bummer, but hey, maybe a new friend will move to town. Oswald looked at her hopeful face. Why would anybody move here? Okay, I see your point, Mom said, piling on up another pancake. But you never know. Or maybe someone cool already lives here. Somebody you don't even know yet. Maybe, but I doubt it, Oswald said. These pancakes are great, though. Mom smiled, ruffled his hair again. Well, I got that going for me anyway. Do you want more bacon? If you do, you better grab it before your dad gets in and vacuums it all up. Sure. It was Oswald's personal policy to never refuse more bacon. You were one of the first follows on this account. Let's go. I don't even see your videos on my phone. It's because I haven't been posting. I need to post. But I'm gonna focus more on YouTube a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I'll still post on TikTok, but I'm just trying to figure out some stuff right now. So, eventually, you will see the videos on your following page again. The library was actually kind of fun. He found the latest book in science fiction series he liked, in a manga that looked interesting. As always, he had to wait forever to use the computers because they were all taken up by people who looked like they had no place else to be. Men with scraggly long beards, wearing layers of ratty clothing, two thin women with sad eyes and bad teeth. He waited his turn politely, knowing that some of these people used the library for shelter during the day, then spent the night on the streets. Jeff Pizza was as weird as he remembered. The big empty space beyond the booths and the tables were like dance floors, where nobody danced. There was walls painted pale yellow, and they had used cheap paint, or only one coat, because shapes of whatever had been on the wall were still visible. It had probably been some kind of mural, people or animals, a mural of some kind of mural with people or animals, but now it was just shadows of a thin veil of yellow paint. Oswald sometimes tried to figure out what the shapes were, but they were too blobby to make out. So I don't even see your videos. Okay, I already read that. Then there was a stage that never got used, standing empty, but seemingly waiting for something. Though a feature even weirder than the stage lay in the back corner. It was a large rectangular pen surrounded by yellow netting. It's been roped off with the sign of "Do not use." Do not use. I think we're gonna mess with it. The pen itself filled with red, blue, and green plastic balls that had probably been brightly colored once, but were now faded and fuzzy with dust. Oswald knew that ball pits had been a popular feature in kid playlands, but largely disappeared because of concerns of hygiene. After all, he was going to disinfect all those balls. Oswald had no doubt that if the ball pit had still been popular when he was little, his mom wouldn't have let him play in one. As a licensed practical nurse, she was happy to point out places she found too germy to play in. And when Oswald would complain, she would never let him have fun. She would say, "No, it's not fun, pink eye." Yeah, pink eye is not fun. Never had it, but seen it. Does not look fun. Gotta say. Except for the empty stage and the ball pit. The strangest feature in Jeff's Pizza was Jeff himself. He seemed the only person who worked here. He took both orders at the counter and made the pizzas. But the place, he never crowded enough. This was a problem. He never crowded enough. Today, like other days, Jeff looked as if he hadn't slept in a week. His dark hair was slick up in weird places, and he had alarming bags under his bloodshot eyes. His apron was stained with both recent and accident tomato sauce. "What can I get ya?" he said to Oswald, sounding bored. Oh, wait. "What can I get ya?" he said to Oswald, sounding bored. "Yeah, cat! Woo! Woo woo! Hello, Moxie." "A cheese slice and an orange soda, please," Oswald said. Jeff stared off into space, off into the distance, as though he had to think about whether the request was a reasonable one or not. Finally, he said, "Okay, $3.50. One thing you could say about Jeff's pizza slices were that they were huge. Jeff served them on a flimsy white paper plate. There was too soon with They were soon stained with grease, and the corner of the triangles always overlapped the plates. Trimming, Oswald settled. Oh, that's the music that's playing it. That messed me up. I didn't even have a pop-up saying you were live. I had to look you up. On Discord I announced it. I did announce it on Discord with the links for both YouTube and Discord. Not Discord, for YouTube and TikTok. Oswald settled into the booth with his slice of soda. With his slice and soda. The first bite and the tip of the triangle were always the best. Somehow the proportion of all the flavors in the bites were perfect. He savored the warm, melty cheese, the tang sauce, and the pleasantly greasy crust. As he ate, he looked around at the few other customers, a pair of mechanics from the oil change place that had folded up their pepperoni slices and were eating them like sandwiches. A table full of office workers clumsily attacking their own slices with plastic forks and knives so they wouldn't drip sauce on their tie and blouses, Oswald guessed. After Oswald finished his slice, he wished for more, but he knew he didn't have enough money for it, so he wiped off his greasy fingers and took out his library book. He sipped his soda and read, falling into the world where kids with secret powers went to a special school to learn about fighting evil. You were on TikTok, yeah, I don't know what it is with TikTok, but it does not tell people when I'm live. It's the weirdest thing. I have no idea why it does not do that. But, you know, oh well. Oh well. Let's see here. Kid, a man's voice startled Oswald out of the story. He looked up to see Jeff in a sauce-stained apron. Oswald figured he had outstayed his welcome. He had sat in the booth reading for 2 hours after bought a meal. It cost less than $4. Yes, sir? Oswald said, because politeness never hurts. I got a couple more cheese slices that didn't sell at lunch. You want them? Oh, Oswald said. No thanks. I don't have any more money. He said. He wished he did though. On the house, Jeff said. I would just throw them out anyway. Oh, okay. Sure, thank you. Jeff picked up Oswald's empty cup. I'll get you some more orange soda while I'm at it. What is with the wolf emoji? What is with that? Please do tell. It did tell you for a bit? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok is very weird with lives because it doesn't fully understand how... Is that what that means? Okay. It doesn't fully understand what to do with them. With live streams, I feel like. Thanks. It was funny. Jeff's expression never changed. He looked tired and miserable even though he was being extra nice. Jeff brought 2 slices stacked on a paper plate and a fresh cup of orange soda. Here you go, kid, he said, setting down the cups in a plate. Thank you. Oswald wondered for a minute if Jeff felt sorry for him, if Jeff might think he was terribly poor like the homeless people who hung out all day in the library instead of just regular, barely making ends meet poor people that he was. Hi, Bob. I thought they... Hello, Bob. Hello, Bob. Over here asking the questions over here. Caw, the eagle. Man, it is hot in this room. But then Oswald figured it was, if there was free pizza sitting in front of him, maybe it wasn't time to worry about the reasons for it. Maybe it was time to eat. Oswald had no problem finishing off the 2 huge slices. For the past month, his appetite has been non-stop, unstoppable. When Mom cooked him piles of pancakes in the morning, she said he must have been having a growing spurt, because causing him to eat like he had a hollow leg. His phone vibrates in his pocket for a second, and he sucked down the past of his soda. He looked at his dad text. We'll be in front of Jess in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Perfect timing. It had been a good day. Had been a good day. I'm the mechanic, that's all you need to know. It's telling me that there's only 1 viewer. It tells me there's more. Oh, thank you for the tiny dino. Thank you. It's a tiny dino. It's a tiny dino. It's a tiny dino. Yes. Yes, pop face. Okay. How long has it been? How long has it gonna be? Okay. It's been 1 hour, 20 minutes. You fixed it? You fixed it! So. How long to the end of this chapter? How long? Oh gosh dang it. Are there no chapters? Oh my gosh, I don't think there's chapters. There is chapters, it's just long. No chapter needs to be 42 pages long. Or is that's just the whole story? Oh, that's just the whole story. It's a short story. Okay then. Huh. Okay. I don't think we're gonna be able to read another... Maybe we will. I don't know. We can try and read another 20 pages. So do you guys want to read for another 40 minutes? Because we're at 1 hour 20. Oh look, you found the Fritty of the Fazbear emotes. Fritty of the Fazbear. Fritty of the Fazbear. We can keep reading for another 40 minutes. And then we can end stream for a bit. There is 123 pages to this book. Make buff cat emote. I will do that. I'll do that. How about it? I'll make a buff cat emote. Yes. Like this. That one. That one. Make that an emote. Oh shoot. Don't look at that. I'm not supposed to see that. That was wall breaking. 4th wall breaking right there. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Gosh dang it. I'm breaking walls. No. Okay. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, we just skipped to the front of the book. Okay, we're gonna try and read much further. The day at the library of Jeff's Pizza started to add up. The first couple of weeks... What was that? I saw your TikTok where people called you Mimo. Why was that? Oh no. Oh no. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Trust me. You don't want to know. Okay? That's not even important. It's not even important. I'm not old. I gotta go, but I'll see you later. Bye. Bye, Moxie. Hey, gosh dang it. Look what you've started. Look what the mechanic started. Toodles. Toodles. I'm not old. You guys keep calling me old. I'm not old. I'm much younger than you think I am. Oh goodness, okay. The days at the library and Jeff Pizza started to add up. The first couple weeks have been great, but now the library didn't have the next book in the series he was reading, and he had grown bored with his online fantasy game, which was advertised as free, now wouldn't let him advance any further without paying money. He had gotten tired of not having any. That sounds like you should take up Pet Park. That's a good game. He had gotten tired of not having anyone his age to hang out with. He hadn't gotten tired of pizza yet, but he was starting to imagine he might in the future. Tonight was a family fun night, a one-week-a-week event that varied depending on Mom's work schedule back when the mill was still open. Family fun nights meant dinner in a restaurant, pizza or Chinese or Mexican. After their meal, they would go and do fun activities together. They would go to the movies if something kid-friendly was playing. But if not, they would go to the bowling alley or to the roller rink, where Mom and Dad used to go on dates when they were in high school. Mom and Dad were great skaters, and Oswald was terrible. But they skate on either side of him, holding his hand and keeping him up. They'd usually top off their evening with a waffle cone at the ice cream place down the street. Oswald and Mom would make fun of Dad because no matter what ice cream flavors were available, he always got vanilla. I love vanilla. Screw you. Love vanilla. What kind of ice cream do you guys like? I am a cookie dough kind of person, but I'll eat vanilla or swirl. I like swirl. Chocolate is the best. I do like chocolate, but I'm not a big fan of chocolate. I like chocolate, but I'm not a big fan of chocolate. You guys all like chocolate. Chocolate mint, chocolate. You guys all like chocolate. You guys can keep all the chocolate. I'll take the specifically dark chocolate. See. I'm not a big fan of chocolate. I'm gonna keep all the vanilla over here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it all to myself. Or cookie dough? Hey, you're stepping on my territory now. Since the mill closed... Oh gosh, I read all of this. Oh wait, no I didn't. Since the mill closed down though, Family Fun Night had turned into an at-home affair. Mom would make something for dinner that was easy but festive, like tacos from a mix or hot dog tacos. Hot dog tacos. That is atrocious. I'm gonna make it. They would eat and then play board games or watch a movie that they rented from Redbox. They got the licensing to say Redbox. It was still fun, of course, but sometimes Oswald wished aloud for the old days of seeing the new movies at theaters and having waffle cones after. And Dad had to remind him that the important thing was that they all had got to spend time together. Sometimes when the weather was nice, they had a family fun night. They packed a picnic of cold cuts and salad courtesy of the snack space and headed over to the skate park. They would eat their dinner at a wooden table and watch the squirrels and birds and raccoons. Afterwards, they would go for a walk on one of the hiking trails. These outings were always a nice change, but Oswald was aware of why these were the only family fun nights that ever got them out of the house. Picnics were free. I don't think they are, but I'll let you tell the tale. It seemed like a nacho salad type thing.
Oh, I just smashed my foot.
I want a yellow moray eel as a pet. You get that eel. You get that eel. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take this thing real quick. Just got up and stretched and it felt great. I'm gonna move this around. Around, around, let the city turn. Okay. Where were we? Where were we? Name the woman? Yeah. I would name a yellow moray eel lemon. There's a lot of salt. Have a lot of salt. And a biggish tank. Where was I? Tonight they were staying in. Mom had made spaghetti and garlic and bread. They had played a game of Clue, which Mom won as she usually did. And now they were piled up on the couch together, in their pajamas and a huge bowl of popcorn between them, watching a remake of an old science fiction movie. Once the movie was over, Dad said, well, that was pretty good, but not as good as the real version. What do you mean, the real version? Oswald said. That was a real version. Not really, Dad said. I mean, it was set in the same universe as the real version, but it was kind of cheap knockoff of the one that came out when I was a kid. Dad had to be so opinionated. He would never just watch something and enjoy it. So, best movies are always the ones that you watched when you were a kid, Oswald said. Not always, but in some cases, but in this case, yes. Dad was settling in. Oswald could tell for one of his favorite things. Good argument. What are you guys talking about? Moray eels are more feisty though. Don't take it out of the water though. I hope we're not taking the eel out of the water. But the special effects in the original version stink, Oswald said. All those puppets and rubber masks. Are you reading something? No. No. I would never. I would never read a thing. Hi! How's about it? Hello. Let me pull up this. Because you guys can't. Okay, you guys can't see what I'm reading over here. What is it? We are reading, Into the Pit by Scott Cawthon because, that game is coming out soon. On the 8th. So why not? Settle for a pond full of piranhas? Okay. You do that. You settle for that pond of piranhas. The Scott Cawthon? Yes, the Scott Cawthon. I'll take puppet or model over CGI any day, Dad said, leaning over the couch and propping his feet up on the table. That stuff is so slick and fake. It's got no warmth, no texture, and besides, you like those old Zerlex movies, and their special effects, and they're terrible. Yeah, but I just watched those to make fun of them, Oswald said, even though he really did think Zendrix was pretty cool. Whew, that was tough. Mom came in from the kitchen with bowls of ice cream. Not as good as the waffle cone place, but nothing turned his nose up at all either. Okay, if you guys don't cut out the nerd argument, I'm gonna go pick up the next movie we watch. It's gonna be a romantic comedy. Oswald and his dad shut up immediately. That's what I thought, Mom said, passing around the bowls of ice cream. It's Quacky, lol. Oh, yes! Hi, Quacky. It's good to see you. TikTok chat is getting more love than us. Yeah. It's because no one's going over to, YouTube. That's why. Hey, Dus. I saw you get over there. I saw that you actually made an account over there. And you went on TikTok. Can't fool me. Don't cry and leave. Oh god, me too. Cracky. Cracky, let's start a riot. On YouTube, they're starting riots. Thank you for the rose, by the way, Eagle. And for the Scott Cawthon, I meant. I had a ball python. I've never had a ball python. Nice 7 foot. I could see it being scary. I find snakes adorable. Yeah, snakes are really cute. Womp womp. The game by Scott Cawthon is coming out. Not by Scott Cawthon, I believe, but it is called Into the Pit. It's coming out on the 8th. So we're reading Into the Pit, so we can know the lore of Into the Pit. We're becoming Matt Pat. Crack. We're on YouTube. Yeah, you guys are on YouTube. I was making sure why you were being schizo. Okay. We're not being schizo. They're just watching on different platforms is all. All the safe, yeah. I once had an alligator snapping turtle. I don't want that. Go away. Left on accident? It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just different riots start fires. We're not... Oh gosh. Someone had to take over for Matthew and now he's retired. Yeah, I know. You're mad. Banana. Motive cocktails, bananas, rice balls, onigiri. I think those are jelly donuts. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Isn't that illegal? I don't think so. I might cam. Fire. Fire, 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 frigo. Fire. Fire! As Waldo was laying in bed scratching his mechanical animals. Why does he have mechanical animals? His phone vibrated as his nightstand. There was only one person other than his parents who would ever text him. Hey, Ben had typed on the screen. Hey, back. Oswald typed back. How's your summer? Awesome. At Myrtle Beach for vacation. It's so cool. Arcades and mini golf. Everywhere. Jealous, Oswald typed. And he meant it. A beach with arcades and mini golf really did sound awesome. Wish you were here, Ben typed. Me too. How's your summer? Okay, Oswald texted. He was briefly tempted to make his summer sound cooler than it was, but he could never lie to Ben. Been going to the library a lot. Lunch at Just Pizza, that's all? Yeah. Oh gosh. Arrows. Primitive guns. Arg. I'm Andy, and I'm Angie. Friggle frick. Ah! The only way to get them is from the wild. And that's not illegal in Texas or Florida. I like smooth jazz. You like smooth jazz? Do you like jazz? What are we listening to? Not smooth jazz. You guys are not listening to smooth jazz. What are you talking about? I was a kid when I had it. Gotta love. Kid. You like jazz? I like jazz. It did sound pathetic compared with a family trip to a beach. He texted, pretty much, yeah. I'm sorry, Ben texted. And then, that pizza is creepy. They chatted a little while longer, and though Oswald was happy to hear from Ben, he also was sad that his friend was so far away having such a good time without him. Monday morning, and Oswald was in a bad mood. Oh no. Oh no. Bury the beef, no. Even his mom's pancakes didn't help. In the car, Dad turned up the radio too loud. It was some stupid song about a tractor. I love my tractor so much. Oswald reached for the knob and turned it down. Hey, dude, Trevor picks the music. You know that, Dad said. He turned the awful song back up even louder. It's bad music, Oswald said, and I'm trying to save you from yourself. Well, I don't like those video game songs you listen to, Dad said. Oh my gosh, does Oswald listen to The Living Tombstone? Dad said, and I don't just barge into your room and turn them off. Yeah, Oswald said, but I don't force you to listen to them either. Dad turned the radio down. What's with the attitude, son? Whatever's bothering you. It's not just that I like country music. Oswald didn't feel like talking, but clearly he was forced to. And once he opened his mouth, yeah, he was surprised to feel complaints erupting from him like a lava from a volcano. I'm tired of every day being exactly the same. Ben texted me yesterday. He's at Myrtle Beach having an awesome time. He wanted to know what I was doing. I told him I was at the library and just pizza every day. And you know what he texted back? I'm sorry. And that pizza place is creepy. Dad sighed. I'm sorry we can't go on vacation and have an awesome time, Oz. Things are hard right now. And now, we're money concerned. I'm sorry it affects you. You're a kid. You shouldn't have to worry about money. I'm hoping that they'll move me to full-time at the store in fall. That would help a lot. And if I get promoted to deli manager, it will have another $55 an hour. Woo, a whole $5.50 an hour. New, when he already makes only $5.50 right now. Oswald knew he wouldn't say, wait, let me read. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Yeah? Yeah, Quacky? These are the words spoken by our ancestors, the words that lay in the heart of our creed. Freddy of a Fazbear, hide in plain sight, well, 'cause Freddy Fazbear. Never compromise the brotherhood. Never compromise the brotherhood. Let me see here. Okay, move that there. Oswald knew he wouldn't say that he was about to say, but here he was anyway. Badsten got a job that pays even better than his old job at the mill. Dad tightened his grip on the steering wheel. Well, yeah, and Ben's dad had to move 500 miles away to get that job. His voice sounded tight as his grip on the wheel. Oswald could say his jaw was clenched. Your mom and I talked a lot about it, and we decided not to move, especially with your grandpa living here and needing help sometimes. This is our home, kiddo, and things aren't perfect, but we just have to make the best of it. Oswald felt himself crossing the line from grumbling into grounding territory. But why did some people get the best of everything and others had to settle for free libraries visits and cheap pizza? And so every day you toss me out onto the street like garbage, and if this is the best thing, I hate to see what's the worst. Now, son, don't think that's a little. Don't you think that's a little dramatic? Oswald didn't stick around to hear the rest of Dad's criticism. He got out of the car and slammed the door. His dad sped away, probably glad to get rid of him. Just as he predicted, the library didn't have the book he wanted. He flipped through a few magazines, the kinds of exotic jungle animals, which he usually liked, but they weren't doing much for him today. When his turn came for the computer, he put in his earbuds and watched some YouTube videos, but he wasn't in a good enough mood to laugh. At lunchtime, he sat in Jeff's Pizza with his slice and soda. Every day, a cheese slice. If his dad wasn't so stingy and gave him another $1, he could get a pepperoni, a sausage, a whole $1. But no, it had to be the cheapest pizza you could get. Sure, money was tight, but really was another $1 a day going to break the bank? Yes, it's going to break the bank. Oh gosh, what are you guys talking about? No. Yep. Gotta be. The guy from Fortnite. No. Yes. Welcome to Old Block, said Freddy Fazbear. Time for your monthly Oh my gosh. Woo! Oh. Gosh. I don't like that message. I don't like that message. I don't like that message. I'm not reading it. Where was I? Looking around the place, Oswald decided Ben was right. Jeff's Pizza was creepy. There was those shadow painted over figures from the walls, the dusty abandoned ball pit, and then he thought about it. Jeff was the kind of creepy too. He looked 100 years old, and he was probably just 30, with those heavy-lidded, bloodshot eyes, and the stained apron, with the slow speech and movement. He was like a zombie pizza chef. Oswald thought about his argument with Dad that morning. Soon, Dad would be texting him, expecting him to come outside to the car. Well, today was going to be different. Dad would have to come in and find him. There was one perfect place to hide. Read it. It's so wholesome. I'm not reading it, Des. I'm not reading it. Okay. You guys chat for a second. I am going to walk away to grab a piece of bacon because I made bacon this morning and I have not eaten since. So you guys discuss about Freddy Fazbear with yourself for like 1 second for me to go run down the stairs. Okay? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put some ice in my water because it's got ice too. About basketball with the flying Skibidi Sigma have been sending to Luminey does. Terrible, terrible stuff. Let me tell you. Terrible stuff. Reverse. They play basketball. They gotta make sure it's not flat. He wants to play a flat ball for basketball. Terrible stuff. Horrifying stuff. Stuff you'd never read out loud. Totally. Cold ice. Guess what that means? I'm never gonna be able to guess what that means. Mechanic, you better tell me. Because I'm never gonna be able to guess what that means. It should warn you that I have been... Oh gosh, I'm not reading the rest of that. It means cherished in Norse. That's cool. That is pretty cool. I like that. Look how nice the mechanic is. Then YouTube over here is cursed. Cursed. Terribly cursed. Okay. Also, I got 2 cold pieces of bacon. Whew. We upgraded. Not from 1 cold piece of bacon, but 2. Yum. Listen to the castle theme from Super Mario Bros. Maybe. Oh, the music stopped. That would be why you're telling me this. Give me a second. YouTube. Don't play it, don't play it. Thank you. Castle. Castle. Theme. Mario Bros. I think I know which one you're talking about. Not this one, though. This one? Because if it's this one, then I'm wrong. Yes, that one? Okay. We'll play it for a minute. Oh gosh, no one can match my freak. Oh gosh. Don't blame me, I'm not saving you. There's no saving. No, there's no saving us. Crying in the corner of the floor. Yo-yo. Yo-yo. Let's see here, where were we? Oh, we're on the next page, that's where we are. YouTube chat, I do not want to read at all. Oswald was going into the pit. Let me tell you, Oswald is going into the pit. Okay. There you go, we're back to that music now. Able sisters from Animal Crossing. Maybe later. Well, how much longer do we have? Oof. Like another 10 minutes. I'll send you off with it. If you remind me to send you off with Able Sisters, I'll do that. Bacon. Bacon. Eagle, I do not know. I do not want to know what you've been to. Oswald was going into the pit. The pit was pretty gross, really. Obviously untouched for years, the spears were covered in gray, fuzzy dust, but hiding there would be a great prank on his dad. His dad, who also, always dropping him off and picking him up like somebody's dry cleaning, would actually have to get out of his car and make an effort for a change. Oswald wouldn't make it easy for him either. Oswald took off his shoes. Yes, the ball pit was disgusting, but at least getting into it would make today different from all other days that had come before it. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna ban that word. I'm gonna ban that word. Slam. Cheese. Cheese. I can't do the voice correctly. What word? You don't want to know. I'm not saying that word. He climbed into the pit and felt the balls parting to make room for his body. He moved his arms and legs. It was like swimming, if you could swim in a dry plastic spears. He found his footing at the bottom of the pit. Some of the balls were strangely, yeah. But he tried not to think about why. If he was going to shake his head, he was going to have to go all the way under. He took a deep breath, as if he were about to jump into a swimming pool, and fell to his knees. That put him to his neck, wiggling around as he sat in the pit floor, but his head under, too. What is going on in chat? Gosh. Okay then. Enough room so that he could breathe, but it was dark and made him feel claustrophobic. The place stank of dust and mildew. Pink eye, he could hear his mother voicing say. You're going to get pink eye. The smell was really getting to him. The duck trickled into his nose. He felt a sneeze coming on, but he couldn't move his hand through the spears fast enough to reach his nose and muffle it. He sneezed 3 times, each one louder than before. Oswald didn't know if his dad was looking for him yet, but if he was, the sneezing ball pit would probably given him away as locations. Besides, it was too dark and too gross in there. He had to come up for air. As he rose, his ears were assaulted by the sounds of beeping electronics and yelling and laughing kids. It took a second for his eyes to adjust from the darkness of the pit to the brightness of that now surrounded him, the flashing lights and the vivid colors. He looked around and muttered, "Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore." Because get it, his name is Oswald, and his dad calls him Odd Oz. Haha, haha, haha. Funny, haha, haha. Thanks for coming for my TED Talk. River has 5. Gosh. Leave Pine alone. Maybe not. I don't know. Because they're in their ultra ego, the eagle, right now. The walls were lined with shiny arcades, cabinets, housing games he'd heard his dad talk about from his own childhood. Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Frogger, Cubert, Galaga. There you go. A neon-lighted claw machine displayed plush blue elf-like creatures and orange cartoon cats. I'm pink. I'm a pink cartoon cat. He looked down at the pit and realized he was surrounded by little kids wallowing in the strangely clean and now bright-colored plastic orbs. He stood over the preschoolers like a giant. He stepped out of the ball pit and found his shoes, but they were gone. Standing on the colorful carpet in his sock feet, he looked around. There were lots of kids, age and young. His age and young. Iron Man Fan 15, that's my TikTok name. That's my alter ego. Iron Man Fan 15. Where was I? There are lots of kids his age and younger, but there's something different about them. Everyone's hair was styled fluffy, and the boys wore polo shirts and colors, and lots of guys would be caught dead in, like pink or aqua. The girls' hair were mostly unbelievably big, with bangs that stood out from the foreheads like claws. They wore pastel-colored tops that matched their pastel-colored shoes. The colors, the lights, the sounds, it was sensory overload. What was that music? Dun 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 dun. Look up your name. Oh gosh, dang it. Fourth wall break. I'm a poet while you're a kindergarten compromising. They're still fighting over here. They're still fighting over there. Oswald looked around to see where it was coming from. Across the room on a small stage, a trio of animatronic animals blinked their big blink eyes, opened and closed their mouths, and pivoted back and forth in sync with a jangly, annoying song. There was a brown bear, a blue rabbit, with a bow tie, and let me guess, some kind of bird girl. They reminded Oswald of the mechanical animals he'd caught himself drawing lately. The difference was that he could have never decided if the animals in his drawings were creepy or cute. They were creepy. That moment he decided they were creepy. Why are we chucking me? Don't chuck me. Oh gosh. Strangely though, the dozen or so little kids surrounding the stage didn't think so. They were wearing birthday party hats and pictures of characters on them, and dancing and laughing and having a great time. Then the smell of pizza hit Oswald's nose. He understood. He was still in Jeff's Pizza, or more accurately, what Jeff's Pizza had been before Jeff took over. The ball pit was new and not roped off, and all the outlets in the walls and arcades plugged into them, and he turned around to face the left wall where the shapes of the shadows on the wall of Jeff's Pizza was a moral of the same characters performing on stage. The brown bear, the blue rabbit, and the bird girl. Below their faces were the word Fritty Fazbear's Pizza, Fritty of a Fazbear, Fritty of a Fazbear. Oswald's inside turned. What time is it? What time is it? Okay. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours of reading. That's the most out loud reading I've ever done in my life. We only got 20 pages in. We never said that my reading was good. We never said that. We never said that, did we? The bacon's thawing, at least. Cup bacon. Put that bacon in a cup. It's not on my desk, greasy. Gotta love bacon. Okay. I will after stream. Okay, guys. Okay. So now, everyone, what we are going to do, thank you for the rose again, by the way. Pine, the eagle has landed. We are going to go ahead and end. We're gonna remember this page. Look, I'm gonna... Ready for this? Meow. There you go. I screenshotted it, so I remember what page I'm on. I'll bookmark it. How about it? And, yeah. We will read this again. Maybe tomorrow. We can try and read it tomorrow. Because I want to at least finish Into the Ball Pit. I do want to finish that, so... Yeah. Okay. So, now, because I said I would, I am going to get, what is it called? Gosh dang it. Valorant. No, not the Valorant ad.
ついに実戦の時が来た。オメガの侵略だ。
There you go. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we're gonna end stream now. Thank you all for coming by, and yeah, I send you guys away to your next adventure. Alright. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon. And like that one line says, if I don't see you again, or whatever it was. Yeah. Okay. Now, how do I end stream? Let's see here. How do I end stream? Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, I need to end stream over here. Okay. Look, baby girl.